confused myself. There were, let's see, B, which is out here, MnO -4, or actually 4 negative. That should be MnO4 negative. And where's another one? 2A with NO -3. It should be NO, or let's say -3 negative. And then C, say NO2 negative, and that should be NO2 negative.
Which one was the MNO?
B.
D.
That is, can you tell us eating a tomato sandwich while I was doing this? Yeah, that's B, 1B.
Okay.
And with that being said, if we work, did you guys get a chance to look at it last night? Because I did get it on there kind of late.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The first part is asking you to, gives you this, something like this. It says to identify the oxidation state of each element in the compound. So we know that oxygen is always -2. So this is -2, and then 4 times -2 is -8 here. Sodium, we know, is in group 1. Group 1, according to the rules, always has a +1 oxidation state. So it's +1 times 2, which is +2. So what does the sulfur have to be?
Has to be +6.
Has to be +6. Because we want all of our oxidation stages to equal, or states to equal 0. Not so bad on that one?
Mm-hmm.
So if we did B, we did MnO4 negative. That means the overall polyatomic ion's got a -1 charge. So oxygen, again, is -2. 4 times -2 is a -8.
Mm-hmm.
So what does the manganese have to be?
+7.
+7. This has to be +7 to give us the -1. Everybody okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
Does that have to be on the final or the test? Just a
It will be
question
on
like
both.
that? I mean, the question will be just what's that?
It will probably be more along the lines of having to balance an oxidation reduction reaction
It should be like that.
so that you know, knowing what your charges are. Okay. Then the second part, you were to just identify the oxidation state of the nitrogens. Okay, so the first one we had NO3 minus. Again, oxygen is a -2, 3 times -2 is -6. So what does the nitrogen have to be in this case?
+5.
+5. All right. Here. All right. Then we had to determine the oxidation state of specified elements. So Cr in Cr2O4 -2. So what's the oxidation state of the chromium?
+4, no, +6.
+3 for each
+3.
one.
+6.
I mean,
It's not
+3
+3
times
for each
2
one?
equals +6.
Yes, sorry. So if we've got oxygen times 4, so that's a -8. So what does it have to be overall? 7, that's 7, sorry. Can't read my own typing.
Oh.
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah, I did.
So this is -14. So I need to have a +12 on the positive side. So the chromium's gonna be oxidation state of +6. Good with that?
Mhm.
Okay, hold on and I'll insert. I gave you hopefully some rules on the next page that made it a little bit easier to follow for how to do the oxidation reduction by half. Columbus Municipal. Ooh, y'all wanna go to Columbus Municipal Court? That's not gonna Columbus, Ohio. If you've ever been to Columbus, Ohio, you would not know where you're going.
I'll go alongside. Go alongside.
You ever been to Ohio?
Mhm.
Ohio is probably one of the most depressing places ever.
It really is. Everybody's so grouchy.
It's kinda along the same lines of Detroit.
Everybody's so grouchy in Ohio.
I used to be married to a guy from Ohio.
I'm from Ohio.
In the Drew Carey show filmed in Ohio?
Yep.
Yeah, I
They
think
didn't
so.
have you on the intro scene, like running down the street.